2021 Atlanta Braves became only the second team ever to win the World Series after being under 500 at the All-Star break. They made a series of under-the-radar moves that turned the tide, but switching to Soler power is looking like the best switch they made. Baseball is a strange game. We recently saw the biggest free agent frenzy ever, but yet a throwaway deal can often provide the biggest dividends. It is also strange in that a player who set a franchise record for home runs in a season 2 years earlier could be available as a mid-season injury replacement for mid-range prospects. This is the story and the incredible 2021 season for Jorge Soler. Let's get inside the dugout and look at the slugger from La Habana. Jorge Soler debuted with the Chicago Cubs in 2014, and 2 years later celebrated as the Cubbies broke their 108-year World Series curse. Yet, many consider his time in the Windy City as that of a failed prospect. Just 22 at the time of being called up, perhaps the expectations were too lofty. The youngster, from just outside Cuba's capital, first appeared with Cuba's U18 team at the 2010 World Junior Baseball Championship. He had a cup of café con leche with the La Habana Vaqueros, playing a total of 12 games in 2 seasons. He was just 17 and debuting for a Cowboys team that would win their only National Series title. And he left the island in 2011 with a grand total of 0 home runs at Cuba's top level on his resume. The righty, right fielder, now stands 6'4" and 235 foot-pounds, and always possessed tools. His power tool is elite, but his 2019 season, in which he hit a Royals and Cuban MLB record 48 home runs, appears to be an outlier. He was stuck in a bit of a roster logjam when the Cubs moved him to Kansas City, and similar to his time in Cuba, he was fighting for playing time with teams that had recently won or competed for a World Series title. 2019 represented his first full-time playing opportunity. He did see action in all 162 games at a prime 27 years old. He came through with what will likely prove to be a career season. However, it already appears it won't be his career highlight. "2020 was a lost season for many due to COVID-19, and it's hard to compare the 60-game schedule to a regular season. But Soler underwhelmed, slumping to a .228 average with 8 home runs in 43 games. An even slower start in 2021 made him expendable for the now rebuilding Kansas City Royals. Soler joined the Braves in late July in a move that was necessitated by the season-ending injury to young superstar Ronald Acuna. Many thought this also ended the Braves season. In 55 games, Soler rebounded to hit a solid .269 with 14 home runs. But improved patience may have foretold a bounce back, at least in rate stats, to his breakout 2019 season. The improved patience in walk rate and pitch selection is paramount for a player that ranked in the 84th percentile in average exit velocity and 99th percentile in max exit velocity. In other words, few hit it consistently harder, and even fewer hit it harder when they're dialed in. His hardest hit ball left the bat at 117.9 miles per hour. Soler would only collect 1 hit in the National League Division Series, see 2 at-bats in the NLCS versus the Dodgers. But the Braves decided to hit him leadoff in Game 1 of the World Series in a strange move. That paid off. Soler became the first player ever to hit a home run in the first at-bat of a World Series. He went on to swat 2 more, each one of them giving the Braves the lead. This was another first for a player in a World Series. His mammoth blast in Game 6 broke Houston's back as Atlanta took their first title since 1995, and Soler took home MVP honors. Soler brings that hardware with him into free agency. However, it is a deep market overall, and the current lockout by owners might mean the big contracts have already been handed out. Has Jorge Soler turned the corner to become a consistent middle-of-the-order power threat, or is he just an exciting player that destroys mistake pitches? Have your say in the comments. As always, subscribe here on YouTube, smash the like button like a hanging slider, or share this video.